The US averages over 1150 tornadoes every year. That is more than any other country. It's more than Canada, Australia, and all European countries combined. And these tornadoes kill on average 60 persons per year in US. Not only US got more number of tornadoes, but tornadoes here are more devastating than elsewhere, being greater in circumference and having greater wind speed. Why tornadoes are so much common in US than rest of world? Short answer is Gulf of Mexico. And for detailed answer, we will explain the phenomena behind tornadoes, that is how tornadoes are formed. Let's explain. According to Newton's second law, the presence of an unbalanced force will accelerate an object, changing its speed, direction, or both its speed and direction. In tornado, an unbalanced force forces direction of air to change, and this unbalanced force comes from two sort of winds varying in density and speed. When these two winds are joined, the faster wind tries to push slower wind and changes its direction. Necessary ingredients for tornado formation are a warm, humid air and a cold, dry air. Under special thunderstorms called supercells, air is dry, cooler, and warm air sometimes come from warm air body like Gulf of Mexico and sometimes from condensation as condensation releases heat. When both of these airs are joined, warm air being lighter is pushed upward, creating a spinning effect, and thus a vortex is formed, ultimately giving birth to a tornado. And in US, both of these conditions are met. Warm moist air comes from Gulf of Mexico and dry cold air comes from north.
The Gulf of Mexico is actually the warmest body of water on Earth at its level.
That is the reason within US top 5 states with respect to number of tornadoes are near to Gulf of Mexico. Texas on average has 140 tornadoes every year, the most of any other state. Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, and Florida are among top 5. In fact, these 4 states combined are also called Tornado Alley. Anyhow, Alabama state has most fatality rate than any other state despite having fewer number of tornadoes than Texas. The topography in Alabama and other southern states often include rolling hills, plateaus, and many trees than plain states like Kansas, Texas, and Nebraska, where a tornado often can be seen miles away and people got time to protect themselves. The more likely a tornado can be seen often leads to the tornado being reported faster, allowing more time for people to be warned and seek shelter. Likewise, Bangladesh also got so many tornadoes. In fact, deadliest tornado was in Bangladesh in 1989. Here warm, humid air comes from Bay of Bengal and dry, cool air comes from North Himalaya.